Look out, it's Wreckless, the Yakuza missions for the PlayStation 2 Entertainment System, a 2002 arcade racer for Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. The Xbox version is actually the main version, and it even almost beat Splinter Cell for best graphics in GameSpot's Game of the Year awards. The PS2 and GameCube ports don't have the same level of graphics, but it's still an okay looking game, especially at the time. What's really impressive is just how much clutter can be on screen at once. Calling it Wreckless is underselling the destruction. Look at this nonsense. Our goal in all of these videos is to reach the credits by completing the main campaign mode. There's 2 campaigns here, Dragon Adventure and Spy Story, both of which take place in Hong Kong. The Dragon Adventure has us playing as Madoka and Mei Ling, officers of the Dragon Unit, who are tasked with stopping the Yakuza. It's at the top, so we'll start with it. I really like their outfit designs, retro future and very early 2000s Japanese. Before every mission, we pick a car and go. You can unlock vehicles by completing missions and bonus objectives. The missions are pretty straightforward. Defend a bus from Yakuza cars, smash food stands, and find hidden bombs around the city before time runs out. There's even some oddball ones though too. One had me going through the sewers to rescue another officer. Yeah, another sewer level. Geez, I've only played 6 PS2 games for this challenge so far, and this is like my 3rd game with a sewer level. At this rate, I'm expecting some random poker game to also have a sewer level. On the plus side, the vehicles all control nicely. They don't feel like cars from any other game I've played. Smashing into walls and other vehicles does slow you down, but it more so just kinda redirects you so you don't lose too much momentum. It's also very easy to turn. Both of these make it so you're never stuck for long. If you were, I could see this game being frustrating. Instead, it emphasizes the go 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 gameplay, which I appreciate. Anyway, another level has us ramming our vehicle into a space shuttle before it launches. Though I wish the game got even crazier. Most of the time, the objectives are a bit bland. Also, the timer is so strict, you'll be focusing on just completing the level, rather than enjoying the destruction. You can get gold, silver, or bronze rankings depending on your performance, but the gap between gold and bronze is really narrow. I wish it was far easier to at least get a bronze and complete the level. The game's not exactly hard, but some levels have a big difficulty spike. You'll be defending a bus one level, easy peasy, then the next has you trying to nimbly maneuver your car through platforms. Platforming in an arcade racer, with a time limit, in the sewers. No thanks. What's really weird is that the final level for the Dragon Adventure campaign has you doing that Mario Party minigame with the Yakuza boss. You're trying to destroy his car or hit him off the top of the building, but it's incredibly easy relative to the other levels. I've never had my vehicle blow up on me, though they do take damage, so I'm assuming they're not invincible. Heck, I even got gold on the final level on my first try, using a family sedan.
Mission complete. Great job.
So you can choose your vehicle before every level. There's everything from sports cars, monster trucks, vans, and even an APC. You won't really know what you'll need for the level though before you play it, so generally you'll just want whatever's fastest. We complete the Dragon Adventure, and I like the CGI cutscenes and the 2 officer characters. They're fun, their voice acting is good, and their antics are just a good time. But there's only like 3 or 4 cutscenes with them, about 1 to 3 minutes each. It's not much content. Normally I'd try to go through the campaign play by play, but it's just me reading some dialogue, completing the level, then moving on to the next level. It feels like there was supposed to be a story here, but they scrapped it, or it didn't get ported to the PS2 version. Regardless, I don't really know what happened, but it feels super sparse.
I wanted to ask you if we can take a vacation. We've been working so hard, I think we deserve one.
The chopper pilot is injured, but the doctor said he'll be okay. No fatalities. That's good, but I received over 200 complaints about you guys this month. You're not getting a vacation.
But we've been working so hard for the past month. I really need a vacation.
Next campaign is Spy Story, and the opposite is true here. I super don't like the characters. You play as two wannabe spies, but they're both the comic relief characters, and it just doesn't work at all. Also, one of the spies looks like Elton John, and it bothers me. In the previous campaign, Mei was the no-nonsense one, and Madoka was a bit ditzy, but well-intentioned. It's a bit of a trope, but it works. Spy Story, on the other hand, is like watching Star Wars, but it's all Jar Jars. Which, actually, that sounds pretty okay. Anyway, same deal here. Missions have dipped in quality though. So much running around the city, chasing an arrow that never seems to stop. I never played this game before, but I had heard of it. I assumed it was an arcade game that would be like destroy 200 signs within 2 minutes, or destroy 10 vans around the city while being chased by a monster truck. And yeah, there's a couple missions like that, but the vast majority are just scavenger hunts and time trials. I wonder if the Xbox version has the same missions. It's not a terrible game or anything, maybe a 5 out of 10 in my opinion. I mean an actual 5 out of 10, not a video game reviewer's 5 out of 10, which means god awful. Anyway, I feel like if you like arcade racers and lots of destruction, you have better options. As for weapons and abilities, you have rockets, which once you use them all, they're gone for good. You can also slow down time, but I never used it. Didn't find it useful. This isn't Twisted Metal, so don't expect weapons and a bunch of abilities. Most of the combat is just ramming each other. We're on the second to the last level for the Spy Story campaign, and the Yakuza have stolen plutonium. So apparently the boss wants to put it in a missile and then shoot it from a space shuttle. He's trying to escape into space along with Tim Curry.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
We grab the plutonium and make for the shuttle. This part was super annoying because the arrow didn't really tell you where to go once you're there. Turns out there's a small, kinda hidden ramp that leads up to an elevator, and then you gotta jump to the shuttle, so we ram our car into it before it can take off.
Did you see that? My boys rammed into the shuttle. Arrest Takagi now.
Hey, where's my hat?
Did you leave it in the shuttle?
We're going back to get it.
What? It's packed with cops!
Shut up! We're going back!
Jackie, we're in the shuttle. How do we stop this thing? Help!
Sorry, guys. Can't help you if you're out in space. I know what I'll do. I'll call you guys space agents from now on.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
What? I mean, that's the ending, as much as you're gonna get anyway. I don't know why it wasn't the final mission though. The actual final mission is a destruction derby by the docks. There's no real rhyme or reason for it, nor is there a cutscene. If you think I'm being light on the story, it's because the game is. It's not really coherent. The only story is given in the 3 to 4 cutscenes, and the little bit of text before every mission, and both of those don't even tell you much. We stopped the Yakuza boss from going to space in the second to last level, so I suppose we did save the day. No credits though, no special mode unlocked, no nothing. So did I beat it? I guess. I did all the story missions. There's also bonus missions, and I did a couple, but they don't seem that different aside from not having any cutscenes at all. So yeah, mission complete. Yay! Consider subscribing if you made it this far. Thanks so much for watching, I'll see you next week.
Hablo.